What's going on, y'all? So let's get one thing clear before we get started on this early morning Thanksgiving rant. I hate politics. I hate it. I hate both sides, the Republicans and the Democrats. Neither side has been out for us, the people, for years. They scratch each other's backs, and both sides are corrupt, and they suck. Both sides suck. And it's been that way for years and years and years and years. Me personally, I take ideas from both sides. I think the Republicans do certain things well, and I think the Democrats do certain things well, and I adopt ideas from both, and that's how I look at things, but that's just me. And I don't usually do politics, but this argument that's been going on has just been driving me nuts, and it's stupid, to be honest. If you want my opinion, it's stupid. It's stupid because logically it doesn't make any sense. Logically it doesn't make any sense to me. You want to blame an inanimate object for the actions of a person, and I don't understand how you can do that. Now, what I'm talking about is this argument that guns are the problem. Guns haven't been the problem for years. The people behind the guns have been the problems. You cannot know, for those of you who don't know anything about firearms, you can load a magazine or a clip, because there's a difference between the two. For those of you who are not firearms savvy, there's a difference between a magazine and a clip. But you could put bullets in either one of those, load it into a gun, load the chamber with a bullet, turn the safety off, set that loaded firearm on a table, and walk away from it. And let me ask you a question. Would that firearm go off? No. The answer is no, it would not. No. So even in a loaded position with a bullet in the chamber, the safety off, the hammer cocked back, and everything that's needed to fire a weapon in place, minus the person behind the trigger, you could leave that, and for eternity, that would not go off. That gun would not fire, ever. So I don't understand this argument, how it's the firearm's fault. That's the tool. Firearm is the tool. It's the sadistic and twisted people behind them that commit the acts of these heinous acts against other people. The people have been the problem. So if you're blaming the firearm, I don't see how you can do that. I don't see how you can do that. It's the tool. People can hurt people with any number of inanimate objects, a hammer, a knife, any number of objects can hurt a person, can hurt or even end a person's life. It's never been the firearm that's been the problem, ever. It's the person behind the firearm. And until we start taking a better look at the people behind the firearms, maybe we should kind of stop that argument, because if you're blaming the firearm, you're blaming the tool. And they're like, people get into accidents, people drive drunk, get into car accidents and end innocent people's lives that way too. Are we banning cars, or are we blaming the car for the problem? No, the guy who was drunk was the problem. So why can't we not blame that? Like that's the way I look at it. I don't know. Like, it's the same scenario. It's the person behind the wheel. So why can't it be the person behind the trigger? Just a thought. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys later.